Hello, YouTube subscribers. Hello, Michigan Wolverine fans, and hello, Facebook. This is Harry Bryant back again with a post-game video. I do apologize for the timing of this video. Of course, it's 1 something in the morning, but I have a perfect excuse. I was at work, and so I got off late, hit the gym, and I had to do some other things. So I'm finally free to make this video. But nevertheless, I'm here, and let me tell you what I feel and what I think about today's game between Michigan versus the Iowa Hawkeyes. Prior to the game, Michigan, well, it was kind of like a mixed type of reactions, or should I say predictions. Some people said that Michigan was going to win. Then you had some people said that Iowa is a tough place and Michigan had a hard time winning in Iowa at Kinnick Stadium. That Michigan was going to suffer their first loss of the year because, of course, it's Iowa and Michigan. This is going to be their first road game prior to today's matchup. So Michigan going into this game today. It's kind of funny that I don't know if it was a Michigan thing only or all the visiting teams that goes to the visiting locker room at Kinnick Stadium, that their locker room was painted pink. So I guess it was some type, psychological type of advantage that Iowa was trying to get over Michigan by having their whole locker room painted pink, or wherever the case, but it didn't work. Actually, what Michigan did was, after the game was over, Michigan had pink towels, was waving the pink towels to kind of let Iowa know that that painting the visiting locker room pink and all that stuff is just it was just a waste of time, because Michigan came to take care of business, and that's exactly what Michigan did on the road. Michigan's first road game this year versus a tough opponent in Iowa under Coach Kirk. And Jim Harbaugh made a statement, I think by maybe a few days or a couple days before today's matchup, and he said that you go to Iowa, you go there, and that's where top 5 teams go to die. I don't know what Jim Harbaugh was thinking about when he made that statement, but thank God it did not come to pass, at least with us. What can I say about Michigan today? I am impressed with Michigan, how they was poised. Even though it was their first road game, it was their first game in hostile territory, how Michigan was calm, how they was poised, how they was relaxed. J.J. McCarthy, this man, he did it again. He played better this week than he did last week versus Iowa. I'm sorry, versus Maryland. J.J. McCarthy, he definitely improved. Let me go over the game summary of today's game. Now, the first quarter of the game, Michigan was the first to score the touchdown. Ronnie Bell scored a touchdown. He did a 16-yard run to put 7 points on the board. So Michigan scored first because of Ronnie Bell. Second quarter, Jay Moody, he kicked a field goal, and it made the score 10-0 Iowa. 10-0 Michigan. Then another field goal was kicked by Jay Moody, and it brought up 13-0 Michigan. The third quarter, Donovan Edwards, a 12-yard pass from J.J. McCarthy for the touchdown, and it made the score Michigan 20, Iowa 0. Fourth quarter, that's when Iowa finally scored a touchdown. Caleb Johnson, a 2-yard run, and he ran for the score, so that made the score 20-7. Then Blake Corum, 20-yard run. Michigan scored another touchdown, which that practically sealed the deal, and the score ended up being 27-7. And then, of course, the last minutes of the game, that's when Iowa managed to score another touchdown. Luke Latchley, a 5-yard TD pass from the quarterback, and that made the final score Michigan 27, Iowa 14. So, I watched the first half of the game. I didn't have a chance to watch probably the last of a little bit of the third quarter. And I didn't watch the fourth quarter because I had to be at work, so I didn't have a chance to watch it. But from the bits and pieces I saw of the game, J.J. McCarthy, my gosh, this guy, he can use his legs to make plays. He can use his arms to make plays. And his decision making is quick. It's fast. It don't take him a long time to process information out there on the field like Cade McNamara. It takes him a little bit longer to process information. But with J.J. McCarthy, he can process information just like that. And the ball leaves his hands real quick. He don't hold on to the ball less than maybe 2 or 3 seconds. All of a sudden, he gets rid of it. And that's a good way to ensure that you don't get sacked. And like I said, I am impressed with J.J. McCarthy. Donovan Edwards, man, we blessed to have him. Donovan Edwards, he can play multiple positions on the offense. He can play running back. He can play wide receiver. He can play quarterback in some type of trick play. This dude can throw the freaking ball like he did last year during the championship game, the Big Ten championship game. I didn't know Donovan Edwards can throw a ball so well down the field. Man, Donovan Edwards, he is much needed for our offense. Blake Corum, another guy. Dude is a workhorse, man. I mean, Blake Corum, oh my gosh. Blake Corum reminds me of Mike Hart when Mike Hart used to play, during his time at Michigan. Blake Corum reminds me so much of Mike Hart. I mean, the way he moves, his quickness, his decisions, his patience. He waits for a hold open and he exploits it. Man, Blake Corum, my gosh, man. Blake Corum is the truth. Donovan Edwards, we got a good set of running backs, our wide receiver core, and our tight ends. Luke Schoonmaker, this guy's a playmaker. I mean, come on. This guy took over for Eric All because Eric All, unfortunately, he's not able to play. He's still dealing with the injury, so hopefully we'll get him back soon. But Luke Schoonmaker, this dude, he is the truth when it comes to our tight ends. This guy, it seems like when JJ throw at him, he can't miss. I mean, don't get me wrong, he may drop a few passes. Of course, our wide receivers may drop a few passes, but man, Luke Schoonmaker, that dude, I'll tell you, when he get the ball, he can catch that ball and man, it's like, I'm impressed with our offense. Jay Moody, special teams. This guy's like he can't miss a kick. So, and then let's talk about the defense. I am impressed with the defense. Now, most people may say, well, Iowa's offense wasn't that great. And okay, whatever the case. But our defense did what they had to do to ensure that Iowa don't try to get back in the game or try to create some kind of momentum to try to win the game. Our defense did what they had to do. Yes, I mean, two touchdowns were scored, but yet our defense did their jobs, and they made sure that Iowa, did not try to come back, and win the game. So our defense, our offense, special teams, coaching staff, thumbs up against a tough opponent that most people said that Michigan was going to lose, that Michigan was going to get their first loss. It was going to be an upset. No, not today. It wasn't an upset. Michigan took care of business on the road. So now Michigan know what it feels like to play in hostile territory. So next week, Michigan travels to Indiana, and Michigan got to play Indiana on the road. They got to go to, I think it's Bloomington, Indiana, I think. Bloomingdale, whatever the case. But Michigan got the taste of what it's like to play on the road. Michigan's confidence is now, it's being more galvanized because now they know what it's like to play in hostile territory. So now Michigan is 5-0. I am happy that we're 5-0. Now Michigan got to take care of business next Saturday against Indiana. We're not going to sleep on Indiana because we remember in the past, Indiana gave Michigan problems. And I'm sure that Michigan is not going to fall asleep on Indiana. They definitely not going to fall asleep on them. But overall, man, it was a huge win for Michigan. Now we're going to see what kind of hate that people are going to give Michigan now, even though Michigan's 5-0, and we proved ourselves on the road. So now they cannot say, well, Michigan never played the road game yet. Michigan keep playing cupcakes. Iowa wasn't a cupcake. Maryland wasn't a cupcake. And we played both of them back to back. And Michigan beat them. Not by three, just like not by a close score, but by touchdowns. Michigan beat both Maryland and Iowa. And like I said, next week, Michigan got Indiana on the road. And Michigan go take care of business. So hopefully we can get our starters back. We can get Eric Gall back healthy. And whoever else is injured on the Michigan's roster, hopefully we can get them back 100%. Because we need all hands on deck. Because our schedule is only going to get tougher. Yes, some people may say, well, I don't see why Michigan can't win throughout. We still got Michigan State on our schedule. Yes, Michigan State is struggling right now, but that don't mean anything. When they play Michigan, Michigan got to get ready for Mel Tucker, But anyway, that's for a whole new different day. But I'm just so glad Michigan pulled off the win. I'm happy. Michigan's 5-0. So now I can sleep peacefully knowing that Michigan took care of business on the road and get ready for next Saturday when Michigan got to travel to Indiana and play the Indiana Hoosiers. So I'm going to end this video. If you like this video, please subscribe. Hit the share button. If you like my content, hit the notification. And every time I make videos, you should automatically get access to them or have access to them. And I know I'm not the greatest YouTuber in the world. And I may, as far as other YouTubers, I may have a whole lot of work to do when it comes to my presentation or my delivery. But practice makes perfect. And I'm going to keep doing this. Even if I don't get any thumbs up or if I don't get any likes, I'm still going to keep making my videos because I love doing this. I love making Michigan videos. And I will continue to improve and to strive to get better. And every time I make a video, I will definitely improve in certain areas. So anyway, I'm going to end this video. As always, hail to the Venters. Go Blue. It's all about the letter M, baby. It's all about the M. It's all about this. And until then, I love y'all guys. Have a good night. Deuces.